Pandaria MOP. I've been waiting for this game for a while and I finally got into the beta and I'm gonna log in and check things out. Right now this game is very buggy for me. I know the betas are buggy, but for me, like if I hit any key on my keyboard the game crashes. So I'm basically gonna be a clicker in this video. The only keys that actually work for me are ASWD and my mouse. So I'm gonna be clicking away, but I can still test this way. I'm gonna choose, in this video I chose arms. So I'm gonna just check out the skills of arms and I'm gonna check out the talents and I'm gonna check out the glyphs for you guys. These are, first of all, the first 3 charges that you get. You get Warbringer, you get double time, and then there's the Juggernaut, which makes it a 12-second charge. I'm gonna first test off double time. I'm gonna show you what it's like. So you can charge twice before incurring the cooldown, which is 20 seconds. I just did 2 charges, now I gotta wait 20 seconds. I don't like it. Waiting 20 seconds for an ability, I don't like it. I like the 12-second charges, for me personally. Here we have the Warbringer talent. It's a charge with a 3-second knockdown stun, but there's the Dragon Roar. It uses the same diminishing return, so that's why it's not good to use it together. I'm gonna show what Dragon Roar is a little bit later, but first let's do Disrupting Shout. What this does is it interrupts a spell within 10 yards and locks them out of the school for 4 seconds. But you have to be within 10 yards. It's on a 40-second cooldown. It's kind of like a ranged pummel. I don't like it just because it's 10 yards. If it was longer than that, it would be good. 10 yards is not enough. Staggering Shout. What this shout does basically is if you have something snared, it will root them if you activate it. Like I did a hamstring on that target dummy, and now I activate the ability, and it roots them for 5 seconds. It's an AoE root, and it's a 20-yard range. That is very good. Like I'm gonna give an example here. I'm gonna put a hamstring on 3 targets, 3 target dummies, and then I'm gonna activate the ability, and it'll root all 3 targets, which is really cool. You have to do fast hamstringing. All right, this is the 20-yard Piercing Howl. This is the other talent. Right now, Piercing Howl is 15 yards. 20 yards is kind of OP. I think I'm gonna be using this one. 20-yard Piercing Howl. I like it a lot. Next up is the Dragon Roar. This is one of the most OP abilities in the game. It does an AoE knockback and a 5-second stun. The knockback is like, what's that, 10 yards? And it's a 5-second AoE stun. Rogues can't dodge it. Next up is the 2 Spell Reflect, the double Spell Reflect. This is called Mass Spell Reflection. A lot of the talents that are missing from the talent tree are actually glyphs now. The new glyph list is very, very long. I like this glyph. This is the glyph of Recklessness. You no longer take damage when you pop Recklessness. That's really cool. You have a lot of similar glyphs, some new glyphs. I'm just checking over them right now. Oh, here's a cool one. Your battle shouts terrify small critters. These are the types of things that they're adding, like fun glyphs. Check it out. They run in fear. That's pretty cool. There's another glyph in here, and I actually like to use Dragon's Roar. I like Dragon Roar better. Here's another glyph. This is the glyph of Thunderclap. It does another animation which calls down lightning from the sky. That's pretty cool too. Kind of like that. And Enraged Speed. Whenever you're enraged, you will run 20% faster. Now, how OP is that? But there's one thing you guys should know. Warriors no longer crit. Not even overpower. No abilities crit, guys. Warriors are the class that don't crit anymore, so crits are very hard to come by. As you can see right now, I'm trying to get a crit, and I'm fully decked out in cataclysmic gear. So there you go. I got a crit and I got an enrage effect, because right now crits get activated only on enrage effects from your special abilities. I mean, crits from your special abilities enrage you. I'm gonna show right now the importance of Mortal Strike in the game. Mortal Strike right now lets you get deep wounds. There's no more rend in the game. So deep wounds is the bleed effect now. Now Mortal Strike also causes you to get a free overpower. That's what Taste for Blood is. So Mortal Strike gives you the bleeds and gives you the overpower. So right now Mortal Strike is the most important ability in the game for warriors. If you miss that Mortal Strike, you're done for. It's a 6-second cooldown. It's like, you miss Mortal Strike, that's it. You're not gonna get bleeds on the target. You're not gonna get a free overpower. So you have to get that Mortal Strike. Up next, right here, I'm just showing you some of the bursts that have changed. Right now, Blizzard said that characters are going to be a lot tougher in Mists of the Pandaria, and they weren't kidding. So I said to him, "Hey man, why don't you go fight that rogue over there?" And he's like, "All right." So the rogue is like attacking away and cannot do any damage to this druid. And I look, and it's a legendary rogue, full Cataclysm with Veil of Shadows. And by the way, this druid and this rogue are both level 86, and I find that healing a little bit overpowered. The rogue was very frustrated because he's a legendary rogue. But I have more investigating to do for you guys, and hopefully some of this stuff will get fixed. See you guys in a few.